On today's episode of America's Next Top Model, we're gonna be doing an Animal Kingdom themed runway. Mufasa, but make it high fashion. Make it high fashion, even more. This is called the ostrich. The cheetah. The elephant. And this one's my personal favorite, the hamster. Oh, this wheel. I'm so tired. So as you can see, I am in nature. And that's because today I am staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge for the first time ever. Yes, it's true. I'm gonna be reviewing the room, the amenities, but most importantly, I'm gonna be eating at their buffet called Boma for dinner and breakfast, both. 2 big buffet meals back to back. We're eating well, girlies. Now I have been on the premises in the sense that I ate at Sanaa, which is a sit-down restaurant in the villa area, but I've never been to the main lodge and I've never eaten at the main buffet. So it's gonna be a full day of new experiences. Fun fact, I actually lived in Kenya for 1.5 years when I was 11, and I'm not being sarcastic, I actually did. And all of my sisters literally rode an ostrich. And ostriches are fast, girly. They were almost flying off of her. I, of course, chose not to ride an ostrich just because it's not really my thing, you know? I have never thought to myself, I really want to ride an ostrich. But I was very happy for my sisters and their sprained backs. Now, the buffet restaurant is called Boma Flavors of Africa. So it's African cuisine. Now, like I said, I did live in Africa and I was 11. I was an uncultured swine and I did not like the food there because, like I said, I was 11. I was craving chicken nuggets and the little dinosaur eggs and the oatmeal that tasted like candy. That's all that I wanted. So I did have a rough time flavor-wise, but as you guys know, I am now 30. I am a professional taste tester, and I do love all different kinds of international cuisine. So I'm sure I will adore the African cuisine now that I am grown and educated. So the room did cost me $500 for one night. Does it come with a free pet giraffe? At least a gerbil? Something? And with both buffet meals combined, the total cost of this video is gonna be around $600. Give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It's the easiest way to support little old me and my whole career. Also subscribe if you're new here. I make food content, Disney food content, travel food content. If you like having fun and you have 3 stomachs like me and multiple ostriches out there, subscribe. Oh, there's a bug, it's a dragonfly. Go away, shoo, shoo, shoo. Okay, so this is the schedule. Check-in, room tour, and then we're gonna explore the whole hotel and all the amenities. And then tonight we're having a big buffet dinner. And then we're gonna sleep and I'm gonna dream about growing my hair back. And then we're gonna have a buffet breakfast and then check out. So follow along. It's gonna be a pretty cool adventure, bruh. Now, speaking of animals, I have a question for you guys. What was your first animal that you ever had? Mine was a parakeet named Verdell. And what kind of a name is that? That's not even a bird-like name. Anyways, she was a very happy bird until one day she started bloating. And I mean like bloating a lot. It was giving too much sodium. It was giving Harry Potter's aunt when she floats away. And she stayed bloated. And then one day I just found her on the bottom of the cage. I was like 10. It crushed me. And I remember crying while eating SpaghettiOs. So this is the lodge. Now, cinematographer Timmy did struggle to get a good shot of it because there's so much nature surrounding it. A lot of trees are in the way, but we love that. They are giving us oxygen so we can breathe. And this is the little car valet check-in area. Ooh. Oh, it smells so good in here. It smells like bacon. Oh my, girlies, you're not ready. Elegance, opulence, every little piece of gold you could imagine. It's giving class, it's giving grace, it's giving diamonds. Isn't it stunning? Honestly, one of the prettiest lobbies I've ever seen in my life. And this window is like the statement piece of the whole lobby. Look at the vines going up. It's whimsical. I love it. This is the elevator area. The chandelier looks like glowing cornflakes. Girlies, this is so gorgeous. Like I said, I have never seen this lobby and it's ridiculous. This is full Animal Kingdom glamour. We're gonna explore more after we check out the room. So my room is 3570 something. So let's try to find it. The elevator area. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Number 3. Oh, I need my room key. Is it working? Girl, this is my room key. I don't have a physical key. Maybe my phone. My phone worked. Look at this, guys. It's like a dusty window. Ooh, okay, so, okay, I get it. Is this, Wait, I'm at the lobby. Why am I at the lobby? Did I not move? I felt the elevator moving, I swear. What's happening? I don't think that my phone is working as a key. Where's the stairs? I'm gonna take the stairs. I don't mind a little exercise. I found the stairs. Ooh, can I sit here? I think I can sit here. This looks like something from a museum. It's actually very comfy. Rooms to go who? We're going up the stairs. The whole lobby's a little bit dark. I kind of like it. It's moody. Is this number 3? This says 4, but this is technically the 2nd floor. So if I'm number 3 something, it means I'm on the 1st floor. And that's why my key wouldn't take me any higher, because that's where I'm staying. They said no elevator for you. You are humble, you are staying grounded, and you're staying on the ground. Oh my gosh, there's a bridge. I just noticed the bridge. That's kind of fierce. Oh my God. I'm gonna feel like Lara Croft walking across that. Oh, okay, so the bottom 2 floors are below the hotel rooms. I'm gonna check these out after. So I technically am on the 3rd floor. I'm just discovering things every moment that I'm here. I feel like Indiana Jones. Oh my God, there's a big rock behind me. Oh my God. I'm in the 35s now. My room must be coming up pretty soon. By the way, do you notice my shirt? I have all the animals on it. We have a chicken, we have a spider, and we have sushi right here. This is it, girlies. This is my room, and my number is carved on stone. Okay, let's see if this is worth $500. Okay. Ooh. It smells so good in here. It smells like a pine needle. Oh, ooh, gorgeous. And the Alvarez family strikes again. Once again, I forgot to invite my wife, Tammy, and our 10 kids. Tammy, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Let me call her to apologize. My sweetheart, Tammy, girly. How are the kiddos? How are they? Wait, tomorrow's our anniversary? Guys, I totally forgot. Don't worry, sweetheart. We're gonna go to TGI Fridays and live it up. You can get, you pick 2, you pick combo, and the free dessert. Love you. She's so understanding. Anyways, guys, this room is gorgeous. Wait, first of all, I got like the cheapest room possible. So I did not expect to have a room with such a gorgeous view. Look at all the grass and the greenery and the leaves. And then I think that the giraffes like come out here or they go in there and then you can go and see them or something. I don't know. I don't see any right now. Let's look at the whole room now. Okay, so starting with the front door, I think it's made of authentic cherry oak. You guys know most wood is made out of cherry oak, at least to me, because that's the only wood that I know of. And we have this gorgeous closet right here. What's inside of it? There's a lot of space in here. Definitely enough room for Tammy's Sunday dresses. I really should have brought her. Then we do have, what is that, a coffee maker? What is that? An alien? What is this? Wait, isn't this, what's his name? Wally? Wally. It's not doing anything. Oh, it's not plugged in. But what is it? I guess it's an iron from the future. Someone here is a time traveler because I've never seen anything like this. And here we have a safe to keep all of your tennis bracelets and your anklets from Jared. Where did he go? He went to Jared. This is the full room. I think it is just beautiful. I do have to say one thing though. The fact that these floors aren't carpeted does kind of give the floors a budget feel. I mean, I know that my bougie Skechers are also adding to the budget vibes, but just something about the hardwood floors just doesn't look fancy, especially for a $500 room. But everything else looks incredible. I just had to get the little critique out of the way. Look at these beautifully designed headboards. They have all these carvings in them and they truly look like an artifact. Like I would find this headboard in a museum. They have the bougie reading lights. You only get these at like 5-star places, guys. I mean, I'm not going to use these to read. I don't read often, but I could use it for, you know, like clipping my toenails or ew. I don't do that on the bed usually, I promise. Or, you know, some selfie lighting. I mean, it really accentuates the smize. In the words of Tyra Banks, this is just normal, girl. And this is fierce smile. You see the smize, how I'm smiling with my eyes without showing my teeth. The beds themselves look very nicely made. You could drop a coin on it, it would bounce off and hit me in the eye. Then we have this little table for, once again, your nail clippers or your Kindles. Then we have this gorgeous carving of an elephant. Wait, that's Simba. Yes, Timon and Pumbaa. This is Lion King themed. It's not just Animal Kingdom, it's fictional Animal Kingdom. I love it. And then that's the chicken. Oh, lights behind the carved headboards. Now that is a bougie detail. I love it when the bed lights up. Makes me glow in my sleep. And what does this one do? So it lights all 3 of them all at once. Just like Rihanna's hit song, All of the Lights. Sorry. And then ceiling, okay, that's the ceiling one. And then what's that say? Gua. Oh, good night, not Gua. Gua Lipa. And then we have the actual coffee machine, the Keurig. Oh wait, this is an actual still from The Lion King. I love that. Where's Mufasa? We all know where he is. He's squished. Squashed? Is that the right word? I feel bad. And then we have the trash, the little suitcase thingy. Wait, what's in here? Is there any Last of Us mold? No, just coffee stuff. Very nice. And then we have a gorgeous TV by Samsung. This is not an LG TV. So Lady Gaga did not handcraft this. This is actually made by Sam. He's actually a man who really likes to sing. And then we have a Disney conservation, not conversation, girl. I'm not that social. Conservation fund. This is very nice if you want to look through it and educate yourself on important things, as we all should. And then we have this gorgeous little table, and there's a gorgeously designed mirror with a gorgeously designed man in it, designed by the big man upstairs. Shout out to you. Thank you for all of this. And then we have this gorgeous sphere-shaped light up here. Very nice. And some very pretty curtains as well. Everything has gorgeous patterns, gorgeous colors. I love the whole vibe of this room. I just think it's truly stunning. Now it's time for, I'm sorry, the bathroom. Ooh. This is gorgeous. They're living life worry-free for the rest of their days, whatever the lyrics are. We have a gorgeous, big, well-lit mirror. Once again, it has lights coming from behind it, which means bougie, class, elegance. And we have all the classic Disney toiletries. We have little Tootsie Roll shaped towels. Love those. And then we have a blow dryer down here. I'm surprised this doesn't look like it's from the future when they have a whole Wall-E robot in the closet. You guys know I've been there, and I hope that Wall-E can figure out who he truly is. And this is the shower room. Oh my gosh. A walk-in shower. Mickey, you shouldn't have. Oh, he said, you know, I might be a rat, but I'm still gonna serve opulence. Good for him. Look at the shower head. This is really nice. And then we have the classic body wash, conditioner, and shampoo. It looks very, very clean, very spacious, so pretty. And I love the zigzaggy thing they have going on there. It looks like the legs of an ostrich. We have some towels, a modern day light bulb. Now that the room tour is done, let's go onto the patio and see if we can spot any animals from the kingdom. Wow, it's quiet out here. I can hear the giraffes grazing. Look at these calves though. The calves of an ostrich. Okay, I see some birds. Are those vultures? Don't they like pluck out eyes? This is too much wilderness for me, guys. I'm leaving. Guys, I see like a gazelle type thing. Hold on. Look at her. Way in the distance. She is actually grazing the grass. Who needs a lawnmower when you can just buy a herd of gazelles and just put them on your lawn? It's actually so peaceful here. Look at the weather. Look at the whole ambiance. Now that I'm all settled into my new home, we are gonna explore the whole premises. We're gonna look at all the amenities, the stores, the restaurants, because our dinner reservation is in 3 hours, so we have some time to waste. Let's go, girlies. Taking that off. I don't need that. By the way, guys, fun fact, when I lived in Kenya, we went on an actual safari, like a real one. And for some reason, one of the elephants got mad. He chased our car and we had to drive backwards. He was trying to squish me. Who do you think I am, Mufasa? So there's this gorgeous view, and look guys, there's an actual, whatever that's called. It's like a deer, but like sickening, fierce with a twirly antler. Love her. Look at her chewing that grass, but making it high fashion. You guys, don't move a muscle, okay? I found a wild robot vacuum in the wild. Do you see it? Oh my gosh, it's giving beep bop boop. Okay, so we are back in the lobby, and I swear, it really smells like bacon in here. And I think that is such a nice perk. Honestly, I think every place should smell like bacon. We have this gorgeous, huge, like dining room area. And it actually does smell like bacon. So maybe they're cooking actual bacon and it's not like an air freshener. There's like a cave with tons of coins and tons of ungranted wishes. I think this is Boma. This is where I'm gonna be eating for the next 24 hours. I love the Boma sign so much. I love the shapes, I love the colors, it's so pretty. This is the restaurant itself. It was closed at this time, but it looked really nice. And this is another restaurant called Jiko, which I have never been to. Hopefully next time that we're here, we can taste test it and try the whole menu. It was also closed and it had this like abstract gate in front of it that I loved, very artsy. This is a bar next to Boma, very fun. It was very lively, a lot of people. And this is a pretty fireplace. Yeah, love it. Let's go down here and look at the big window. I always feel so dainty and light in my Skechers. Not sponsored, I just do. It is currently raining, but there is a nice little sitting area out there I think that's like a bonfire type situation type deal. Also, like the architecture is just, like I said, ridiculous. I want to go up there. Look, guys. So cool. I love it. I'm outside. I'm able to be outside because there's this gorgeous path with a roof. I don't have to walk in this treacherous weather. But the rain actually feels quite nice. I love it. Am I at Disney Springs? Look at these gorgeous little waterfalls. Very aquatic. I love it. So this is the quick service restaurant on the premises called the Mara. It's basically a cheaper option where you can get things like burgers, fries, all of the typical quick service essentials. This is the pool. It's currently closed because of the rain, but look how pretty. I think it's a nice squiggly shape. I'm not sure if it's a bean shape. I think that's a pool bar over there. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm fighting for my life out here. Shelby. Sarah Paulson, chill. It's just thunder. That was actually kind of scary. Everyone was like, oh. The tourists don't know the Florida weather, girlies. They're shook. Okay, girlies, so the fitness center is this way. There's no ceiling shielding me from the lightning, so I don't know if I can check it out at this moment. Girlies, I don't know what this one's called either, but it's like a goat horse. This is another area of the lobby. It's very calming. Feels like a little library type moment for some reason. And they have an outside area. And yes, I did see some wild wildebeests in the wild. He's not a wildebeest, Gaston. You are. Some Belle humor for you. She read that from a book. I think there was a group of people laughing at me when I came in. They probably saw me reciting Belle. You know, Belle is who she is and I am who I am, and I'm proud of that. Belle is a girl that loves to read. She's not afraid of a paper cut, and I'm a man that likes to make jokes about Belle. This is the main store. Now, when I tell you it's huge, guys, it's bigger than it looks. It's giving Walmart. It's giving Costco. But yeah, they have all the essentials. They have a lot of Disney merch, Lion King merch. They had this hat that was giving Little House on the Prairie, Laura Ingalls bonnet, and I was kind of living for it. Can I just say that Nelly was kind of that girl? They also had some Halloween merch out for the spooky girlies out there. I know a lot of you love Halloween. I do too, but like there's spooky girlies that really freak out over this stuff, and we love them, we accept them. This store also had some snacks, some drinks, things to eat. Girlies, I just bought some water for my stay at the little shop here. The cast member at the store was so nice. And he was like, what's your favorite memory you've made today? And it caught me off guard because I wanted to say something really touching, like, I saw a zebra for the first time and it winked at me. But I was just like, it's actually my first time here today, so I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to be here. What kind of an answer is that? Future editing, Timmy, I'm asking you right now to drag me because I deserve it. You're bald-headed. You can't tie your shoes properly. You learned how to drive at 29. You still can't ride a bike. Sometimes you chew with your mouth open. It annoys everyone when you hold the microphone, so stop doing that. Learn to like mushrooms and seafood. You're a taste tester, so grow up. And iron your shirts. They're always wrinkly, just like the crow's feet next to your eyes. So it's been about an hour, and guess what? It stopped raining. So, blessings, blessings, blessings for me and you. There's about 30 minutes until my dinner reservation, so we're gonna explore the main outside areas and the fitness center. So let's go. Girlies, there's a giraffe. I love how they chew. They have the most unique high fashion tongues. You know what I mean? Like they're very quirky. Grab some more, queen. Yes, she's about to break her back. Girl, be careful. We're outside. So the whole outside area is like a big zoo, but like all the animals are roaming free together. Well, not free, but you know, but they're roaming together. And we love that for them. Like a giraffe and a parrot can just like become besties. It's just nice that they're not all separated. I love that. Look at that gobbler. Is she part turkey? Is she part Thanksgiving? And then we have Miss Giraffe over here being elongated, stretched out. Chew, queen, chew. Is the back of the resort just not ridiculously stunning? Like, look at the window. Somehow you can't see through it from the outside, but you can from the inside. What kind of magic is this? We have some more animals on this side. What are they? Wait, aren't those the goat horses? But they don't have horns. A zebra. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, what is this? Is this free food? Oh, no, it's not free. It's a $7 Mickey S'mores kit if you want to join in with the bonfire tonight. Now, this is the fitness center, Zahanati. Okay, let's scan. It doesn't work. Okay, here. Love, thank you so much. So this is the gym. It was pretty empty, so I was able to film some of it. They have all different kind of machines for all of your protein needs. Once you're done chewing a mouthful of protein powder, you can use the bike, you can use the weights, and they also have free towels and a water fountain. Luxurious. I found another animal area on the other side of the resort. Oh, flamingos. Oh my God. I just love that flamingos. I just call them flamingos. Flamingos are so pink. They're like the color of bologna. I love it. Look at these girlies. They're so pretty. Look at her. She said, oh, I got an itch. Okay, wait, that's not a flamingo. Who's she? Why is the nose so different? Or the snout, whatever it's called. Snout, whatever. See, that's a flamingo. What is that?
She's gonna go here.
So it's almost time for dinner. Boma is extremely packed. Glad I have my reservation. Always thinking ahead. So this is the inside of Boma. It's absolutely gorgeous. Love the lights, love the constructions, love the architectures. Now here's some of the food, guys. We have salmon, mashed potatoes, fufu, and corn pudding. You can see all the little names up here. And we also have some prime rib meat. I forget what kind of meat it was. And then we also have some baked chicken and something that had mushrooms in it, so I did not try it. This is the soup section. They had some oxtail soup, chicken corn chowder, seafood gumbo. I'm typically not a huge soup person because water just doesn't fill me up, but people rave about these soups. So I was super hyped to try them. We have watermelon rind salad and avocado papaya grapefruit salad. And then this is like the main pasta salad area. They have tons of different options, as you can see, and I tried most of them. Very exciting. Stay tuned. And this is sort of the classic build your own salad section. This is some rice, some green beans, black-eyed peas, and what's next? Oh, okay. We have cornbread. We have hummus, rolls, pita, and a bunch of different dips. Now here comes the desserts for the sweet tooth. This is a cranberry orange bread pudding. Oh my goodness. And then they also had some cookies and some cupcakes for the basic girlies. And this is the main dessert area, guys. They had cheesecake, zebra domes, cranberry apple tarts, passion fruit mousse, brownies. There was a wide array of desserts. I was very grateful. Okay, time for the first round. I got all the different salads. So I made my own salad, and I also got the tabbouleh, I hope I'm saying that correctly, curried pasta salad, chickpea salad, African cauliflower salad, and couscous salad. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is intense. So I hope you can hear me. It's a bit loud in here. There's a lot of people, a lot of energy, hopefully a lot of flavor. I'm very shooketh right now. I have a little story to tell you guys. But first, let me try some of the salad. So I typically skip salad at buffets, but I really want to try all the flavors of Boma. So I'm going to get as many things as possible. On this little salad, I got their house-made ranch, lettuce. This is not romaine. This is definitely like a fancy leafy green. I also got some chickpeas, garbanzo beans, whatever, feta cheese, and carrots for color and health. Oh my gosh, what in the world? That is some of the most unique, amazing ranch I've had. You guys know I'm a ranch fan. In fact, I'm a ranch professor. I know so much about it, and I've eaten so many versions of it. This is incredible. This is like ranch meets tzatziki meets a hint of curry. It is as creamy as normal ranch, and it's also kind of tart and sweet, but it's actually more flavorful than most ranches. I'm really shook. The feta cheese also adds a kick. Oh! Now, let me tell you guys what happened. I was daintily wandering around the lobby in my Skechers, just minding my own business when I heard Timmy, and it was a dad. He was super nice, and he was like, can I have 5 of your minutes? And I was like, sure, I have 30 minutes until my reservation, king. And he brought me to his family, to his wife and his kids, the sweetest people I've ever met. They're from Canada. Shout out to you guys. I forgot your names, but I know that you're from Canada, and you probably love poutine and maple syrup. They were so nice. We took selfies. We talked about Canada. We talked about the parks. It was wonderful. But then, this has never happened before. As I was walking away from them, another couple recognized me, literally within 2 seconds. And I was like, whoa. And this couple was so sweet. The guy told me that he's a nurse and he watches all my videos to, calm down after his shifts. And he literally said to me, thank you for making my life better. And I was like, you're a nurse. You make everyone's life better. Little me and my Skechers making someone's life better. I was shook. It was the sweetest thing ever. I hugged them. We took pictures. I'm so grateful. If you ever see me in public, say hi. I love talking to you guys. Even if I'm super awkward, I love it so much. So I just had to say that. Salad 8. Now let's try the other 5 salads. Let's do the curried pasta salad. I adore a strong curry flavor, and this definitely has that. I just don't know if I like it with this mayonnaise mixture. I feel like something is clashing in terms of curry and Hellman's. I don't think I will get it again. Now let's try the tabbouleh, which I've never had in my life, by the way. I've always seen it at like different restaurants, but I've never ordered it. Oh, I love that. Love the couscous in there. It has a very interesting, bright, citrusy, sour flavor to it. Kind of oily too. I think there's mint in there, I'm not sure, but it's really refreshing. And I feel like it would pair well with anything heavy, like me. Just kidding, I'm a feather, you guys know that. Now let's try the chickpea salad. You guys know I love chickpeas. Now, some people call them garbanzo beans. Why does it have two names? We need to investigate. We need Nancy Drew. We need her and her giant magnifying glass to figure this out. Once again, very refreshing. The chickpeas are hearty. There's a very strong lime flavor. It's just bright, simple, salady deliciousness. Now let's try this African cauliflower salad. African cauliflower salad. What's wrong with your voice? Why is it cracking like that? Is it finally changing? Probably not. Past filming Timmy has such a high-pitched voice. Mine is much deeper. I can fit in with the bros. He can't. This looks interesting, guys. I think it has raisins in it. You guys I don't really like dried fruit. Anything that's dehydrated or fermented needs to leave me alone. I mean, look at me. I am the epitome of vibrance and plumpness. But let's try it. The cauliflower is nice and crunchy, which I really commend it. You know, cauliflower can get quite soggy quickly. It has a very strong vinaigrette flavor. It really tastes very vinegary, very sour, very sweet at the same time. There is a slight raisininess, but it's not bad. And there's a strong cilantro flavor. I do like cilantro in little bits, little leaf pieces. I just don't like it when it takes over, and it did kind of take over this dish. And now the couscous salad. Oh! Someone looked at my camera with disgust. I get it. It's fine. I'm an influencer, okay? We're outcasts. But for a lot of people who don't like influencers, and I get it, they can be really annoying. So I try to be a different kind of influencer, a dainty, respectful, bald-headed egg man. That is delicious. The main flavor is couscous, but once again, just like with the chickpea salad, it's very bright and refreshing. And it also has, thank you so much, and it also has this really nice citrusiness and tomatoiness. Listen, girlies, the salads here mostly eat. I'm gonna give the salad round a nice strong 7 out of 10. Highly recommend the ranch, especially if you're a ranch monster like me. Listen, we've all heard of the Cookie Monster, but I'm the ranch monster, okay? I bounce out of a garbage can and I say, where's the valley? Why is it still hidden? And then I jump back in. Ding, 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 second round. So I got a rib. I got a big piece of meat. I think it's prime rib. I'm not sure what that is. Mashed potatoes, corn pudding, fufu. It was my first time trying fufu ever. A piece of roasted chicken, some black-eyed peas and rice, watermelon rind salad, and the papaya grapefruit avocado salad. Everything looks incredible. I did get mostly everything besides the soups, which I am gonna do a soup round after this round. Let's first try the fufu. When I lived in Kenya, we ate this stuff called ugali. I'm not sure what it was. It was sort of like a bread meets mashed potatoes. It was like in between those, and they would cook it. They would like mix something with water, and it would become like a blob. Now, of course, I was 11, uncultured swine. I hated it. I said, where's my Happy Meal? But I always thought to myself, if I tried it now, I would probably like it. Now, I've heard of fufu, and I thought that fufu and ugali were the same thing. But I think they're different. I think fufu is some sort of a sweet potato thing. At least that's what the description said. So let's just try that first. It's like a thick orange mashed potato moment type situation type deal. I feel like she's dessert. I feel like she's in the wrong area of the buffet. That is delicious. It tastes like pumpkin pie. Like, that's it. It is creamy in the same way that pumpkin pie is. It's just a little softer in texture, but it has that pumpkin-y flavor, which is probably coming from the sweet potatoes. And you can taste the cinnamon, the sugar, the nutmeg. Delicious. But I would have it on my dessert plate, definitely. With some ice cream, girlies? That would be a little bit hectic, but it would eat. Now let's try this roasted chicken. It looks simple. I'm just hoping it doesn't serve Publix rotisserie or Costco's. Costco has real big chickens. Where do they grow those chickens at? That is fabulous. Does it have a rotisserie chicken vibe to it? Yes, at least in texture, and like the skin's texture is very rotisserie, but the flavor is so much more. I don't think Costco could even dream of tasting like this. It almost tastes like jerk chicken in the sense that there's that cinnaminess. Cinnamony. Oh, I'm having a brain fart. Cinnamony. There we go. And it also has a cumin flavor and a slight smokiness. It's delicious chicken. Love it. Now let's try watermelon rind. Now I have never eaten watermelon rind. I didn't know you could eat it. I always thought if I ate like the white part of the watermelon, I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I thought I would just disintegrate like an Avenger. That is quite nice. Do I feel like a horse? Yes, very crunchy. It has a lot of spices and juices. There's a lime juice flavor, and once again, cinnamoniness. There's a cinnamon theme in this buffet, and I love it. It is sliced so thin that you can't taste that bitterness from the watermelon rind. Like you actually can't. It's serving sort of like uncooked apple pie filling. It's like apple pie filling if the apple was still crunchy. While we're at it, let's try this papaya avocado moment as well. Wow. I forgot there was grapefruit in this, and grapefruit has such a strong, sour, bitter flavor that it really shook me to my core. I just wasn't expecting it. Is this papaya? Yeah. I think I'm realizing that papaya isn't for me, and that's okay. We don't have to like every fruit. I mean, you do have to like me, okay? But we all don't have to like papaya, and I don't think I do. So the papaya and the grapefruit weren't for me, and then the avocado just added a guacamole vibe. I don't think I'm here for that. Now let's try the mashed potatoes. Oh. Is everyone okay? These are breathtaking. They taste very natural. They don't taste like they have tons of stuff in them, but they have what they need in them. You know, they're not greedy. They said, all I need is some butter and some onions. And those are the two main flavors. And they're very strong. They really come through. The butter makes it so creamy, and the onions are strong. Adore those. They're different and they're fantastic. Okay, let's try this prime rib, whatever this was, prime steak. Wait, if this is the animal's kingdom, why are we eating them? This isn't right. I expected a lot of flavor. To be honest, I did, but it really doesn't have any besides one flavor. It tastes like, you know when you lick an envelope to close it? It tastes like an envelope. It's also quite chewy. Now, it's probably supposed to be chewy. This is not like a short rib, you know? But if there's no flavor in the meat besides envelope, why is it here? What was it made for? We should ask Billie Eyelash. I think I'm gonna package this in an envelope. It'll feel very at home. I'm gonna send it through USPS to Flavortown so that it can find the help it needs. Anyways, let's try this corn pudding. You guys know I adore any and all corn puddings. Oh my gosh. I got chills. I just saw my whole life flash before my eyes. I saw me filming, laying on the couch, sleeping, filming, eating, laying on the couch, filming. That's my whole life. This corn pudding is incredible. It's different than any other corn pudding I've had. It's very cream cheesy, like extra cream cheesy. And there's a slight pepper flavor, like bell pepper flavor, and it's very sweet, a bit sweeter than your typical corn pudding as well. So it's serving sweetness, happiness, creaminess, everything you could ever want. Pause. This is a big moment for me. I'm about to defend past filming Timmy. You may be thinking, Timmy's being really loud in this taste test, and he's probably annoying all the guests around him. That is not the case, okay? The restaurant itself was super loud. The restaurant may not seem super loud because Timmy is wearing a mic, and as an ally, I always add some noise cancellation editing features. Trust me, if he was filming in a quiet restaurant, he would be super quiet. So I just had to make that clear. Please be nice to him. I'm the only one that can drag him. I adore it. I adore it. Now let's try this rib. This is a juicy looking rib, guys. Okay. It's not my kind of rib. I'm into ribs that don't taste too smoky, fall off the bone, have a nice seasoned crust on them. This rib is very hammy, and I don't like hammy ribs. A lot of people do, that's fine. To me, hammy ribs have a slight Vienna sausage flavor. You might be thinking, Timmy, you're at a classy buffet and you're comparing a rib to a Vienna sausage. That's exactly what I'm doing. It has the flavor profile of a Vienna sausage with the texture of a slightly chewy rib, and I'm just not into that. Now, people that love smoky ribs, I think you'll adore this. Anyways, let's try these black-eyed peas with rice. Mmm. Chicken. Okay, Fergie. That's incredible. That's one of the best things I've had, not just during this meal, but in the past couple months. That tastes like a home-cooked meal, truly. I can taste the love in there. The black-eyed peas remind me of beans, but they have more of a nuttiness to them, almost like a peanut buttery flavor, which is so different and interesting and works so well with the rice. And the tomatoes added some freshness. Even the broth has so much flavor, like a chicken nutty moment, you know? J'adore Dior. Next up, we have the soup round.
Let's go.
It is time for the soups. This is Beth from Little Women's favorite round. We all know that she lives on soup, or should I say lived. I got the chicken corn chowder, and this is not soup, but I got it with the soup. I got cornbread, hummus, and pita, and then I also got the iconic oxtail soup. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I just ate my chicken corn chowder and I did not realize that my camera wasn't filming. You guys didn't see how much I loved it, how slayed I was by it. Let me just reenact what happened. That's what happened. And then I made this funny joke where I was like, I want to make a speech. And I thanked the person that made this corn chowder because they made my millions of taste buds so happy. And as the mother of these taste buds, that's the greatest joy in the world, to see your kids thriving, right? It's the best corn chowder I've ever had. You know how chicken corn chowder can sometimes be too heavy and a little too sweet and not enough flavor and just kind of like meh. This has so much flavor. It's not too thick. It's a little thinner than your typical corn chowder. It almost tastes like there's hot sauce in it. It's a little bit spicy, and they just piled in the seasonings. It's delicious. It's chicken corn chowder if it was a happy person. Okay, now let's try the oxtail soup. One of the viewers that I met actually told me to try this because they had just been to Boma and they were like, get the oxtail soup. And I said, yes, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. Okay. I didn't say that. I said, okay. Thanks for the recommendation. I got chills. They're on my face. That is incredible. Who knew that a tail could be so tender? I mean, I'm sure the ox know that. They're like, girl, I have the most tender tail in all the ox farm. The flavor is sort of like a good homemade chili meets vegetable soup. The corn is really crunchy once again. And there's also a bright liminess in there. So it's like chili with lime, but it's not spicy at all. It's actually less spicy than the corn chowder, surprisingly. Very hearty, very filling. The beans add a lot. Just delicious. Delectable, to be honest. Oh my gosh, I still have chills. They're here, they're on my cheeks. Next up, let's try the cornbread. You guys know I love me a piece of cornbread. You know, Jiffy needs to call it quits. It is bouncy, extremely moist, probably the most moist cornbread I've had in a long time. It's just the quintessential perfect cornbread, but it tastes like a homemade version. It's just so good. And I did get a soda today. I know I've been trying to drink less soda, but do you realize that we're in a kingdom? This is a special night. Anyways, this pita bread has a mouth. Let's dip it into the hummus. I love hummus. The pita is probably the most disappointing thing I've had today, in the sense that, you know, it just tastes like store-bought, super processed pita bread. It does not taste fresh whatsoever. It has that bread factory flavor, you know, when the factory essence seeps into the yeast itself. Tastes like that. It's chewy. The hummus has a really good flavor. It's extremely garlicky, which the more garlic, the better. It also has an olive oil flavor to it, you know, so love that. But the texture to me is a little grainy. I've had much creamier, richer hummus, but still love the flavor. Anyways, this was a great round. I'm giving this round, wait, did I ever give the last round a score? I think I would have given it like a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give this round a nice strong 8 out of 10. Anyways, now it's time for dessert. Ooh, as you can see, I got like every single dessert. Okay, I got the zebra dome. She's serving, she's giving, she is the moment, and she's the prettiest dessert by far. And then we have the cheesecake and the passion fruit mousse and the orange cranberry bread pudding and the apple cranberry tart and the hazelnut brownie. Okay, so apparently they are famous for their zebra domes. So I'm gonna try that first. I don't know what it is. It seems to just be a little dome of happiness. So, ooh. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Oh, it's like mousse on the inside with like a jelly outside. Look at that thing. I always knew that zebras were horses' more iconic cousin. Thank you so much. No, I'm good, thanks. She's so nice. Anyways, what I was saying was, this zebra dessert is incredible. It's hard to describe because it's unlike anything I've ever experienced on this crust of earth. There's a little, very thin cookie underneath. And then there's sort of a very light chocolate mousse with a slight like liqueur flavor. It's very light though. And then there's like a jelly-ish shell that tastes like white chocolate but much lighter, and it doesn't have a gelatinous texture. It just has more of like a fun like, ooh, I'm a little bit bouncy, but I'm not made out of a horse hoof. Wait, is that glue? The horse hoof thing is glue. Now what's Jello? It's someone's hoof, but this was not that. This was much more elegant than Jello. Next up, let's try this apple cranberry tart. It's nice. It tastes sort of like a slightly processed apple pie. You know, it's giving Little Debbie if she tried to make something a bit more fancy, a bit more culinary. For some reason, it has a little bit of a factory flavor to me, but it's definitely not bad. The cranberries really add a nice tartness, but it's just, it tastes kind of generic, basic. Next up, the passion fruit mousse. It has a little square cookie under it, just like the cheesecake does. Do you see it? That's how it looks. Okay. That's fierce. Thank you so much. That has such a potent passion fruit flavor. It has a little bit of tartness. It has the tropical vibes. And the mousse is so light. It's lighter than most mousses. It really just melts in your mouth. And it just leaves you with a gorgeous, simple, but strong passion fruit flavor. Now let's try this vanilla cheesecake. I don't know about her. I really love most cheesecakes, but not this one, love. Oh, sorry. There's a strong eggy flavor. I'm not talking like an egg yolk creaminess. It kind of tastes like a fried egg for some reason, like snap, crackle, pop in oil fried egg. This is gonna grow up to be a chicken. The texture is a little cottage cheesy and kind of chalky, and the flavor really like, it tastes like a sour egg, and I don't like it. It still tastes like a dessert, but it tastes like an egg dessert. Next up, let's try the hazelnut brownie. Quite delicious, but very basic. You're lucky. I love basic brownies. Tastes like I've had it before 1,000 times. It's good. It's a brownie. It's nice and chewy, but it's kind of giving boxed brownie. I don't really taste whatever that coating is. I'm not getting hazelnut. Was it hazelnut? If it wasn't, drag me. But I don't taste like a Nutella vibe or anything. It's fine. Last but not least, we have the cranberry orange bread pudding. Now, you guys know bread pudding is my absolute favorite kind of dessert. I could live on bread pudding. Let's see. I devoured that in 3 bites. Only a real man can eat a blob of bread pudding in 3 bites. Tammy's gonna be so proud of me. You guys know I've had so many bread puddings in my lifetime, and I'm willing to say that that is in the top 5. The texture is so delicate. It just kind of melts in your mouth. There's no chewing involved. It has that classic bread pudding flavor also, but the cranberry and the orange just add something so magical. It really works with bread pudding. I've had it in like a muffin before and I've loved it, but with bread pudding, this is something different. This is something life-changing, game-changing, and world-changing. Incredible. I'm giving the dessert plate a 6 out of 10. I really loved some of these desserts, but some of them did disappoint me. So excited for breakfast tomorrow, girlies. We're gonna feast once again. So I just got back to my room, had an amazing time at Boma, amazing meal, and I'm feeling adventurous. It's nighttime, and I wanna go out onto the balcony, and I wanna see if there's any animals. I know it's kind of risky because at nighttime the lions come out. Scar, I'm really sorry that everyone calls you Scar. Like, they're basically defining you by what you've been through and how you got the scar and all stuff. That's not fair. You're more than a scar. I don't see him. I actually don't see anything. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Guys, I think I hear something. Where do I go? Where do I go? I think we're fine. Okay. Keep those mosquitoes out. It is time to test out the Ostrich Lake shower. Let's see how it works. Probably like any other shower, but you never know. Okay. Oh my gosh! It sprayed right at me. I still have my clothes on. Okay, there. Honestly, this is giving rainfall shower, and that's the biggest compliment ever. It's getting nice and hot. I love it. This is so peaceful. Oh my gosh, there's an Elsa Easter egg. The fifth spirit. Girlies, that shower ate. The drizzle from the rain, the heat, even the soap just smells so clean and so nice. I think it's my favorite Disney shower I've ever used. It's so spacious. It's so calming. It's the calmest shower. She said, I'm going to be chill whether you like it or not. And I liked it. Incredible. Would recommend. It's time to get under the covers finally. Any animals in there? I don't think so. Ooh, it's so cozy. Another Kenya story. When we lived there, we didn't have AC, so we would keep all the windows open. And one stormy night, a swarm of some sort of a bug, it was like a flying little bug, they infiltrated our whole house. I'm talking thousands of them. Me and my sisters hid in like a back room, and my wonderful mother just sat... She sat in the living room on the couch talking on the phone while tons of bugs swarmed around her, and she just did not care. She could not be bothered by the bugs. And then we started noticing that they started just losing their wings and they started crawling around on the floor. It was a bit of a nightmare. So that's my story. You know, sometimes when you're stretching, you just have to make a noise. That was the noise that decided to come out of me. Good morning, guys. I slept so good. The AC was super cold. I loved it. The bed was perfect. I slept like an angel. What can I say? So I'm going to get up, get dressed, and then we're going to go feast at the Boma breakfast buffet. Girlies, this is my OOTD. So I got this new Stitch shirt, and I really like the pattern. But this is my first time wearing it, and it's really long. It's kind of giving moo-moo. Not the moo-moo. Anyways, let's go feast. I have extra space to fill up. Besties, the resort looks so stunning in the morning because of like the windows up high. The light just comes in and it's radiant. This is the breakfast buffet. Now they had cold cuts. I don't know why breakfast buffets always have cold cuts. Who eats those for breakfast? Someone in the comments is gonna say, I do. I eat roast beef every morning for breakfast. Well, congratulations. I'm very happy for you. They also had some yogurt and fruit parfaits, some more fruit and the same little papaya salad from the night before. They also had this ancient grain and berry salad, bacon, obviously. They had 3 kinds of omelets, plain cheese, ham and cheese, and western. Also normal scrambled eggs and goat cheese and chive scrambled eggs. Of course, they had Mickey waffles, chocolate pancakes, and normal pancakes, plus biscuits and gravy, tater tots, and pork sausage. Also, I think some oatmeal, which I did not taste test. I forgot to. I'm sorry, guys. They also had some asparagus. Love asparagus for breakfast. And some stewed tomatoes and some cornmeal porridge type stuff. Of course, they had tons of breakfast pastries like guava pastries, apple pastries, croissant, and toast and jams and peanut butter. Also, tons of cinnamon rolls shaped like a hidden Mickey. It's not so hidden, Mickey. They also had the cranberry orange bread pudding that I taste tested and sticky buns. So this is my first round, of course. I got the biscuits and gravy. And the gravy was very sausagey. Lots of sausage chunks in there. Also, I got the little potato barrels and some of the cornmeal. I also got the ancient grain and berry salad, the apple pastry, the guava pastry, a yogurt parfait, a cinnamon roll, and guys, I got a salmon deviled egg. Are you proud of me? I also got some jungle juice, but when the waitress offered it to me, I thought she said jumbo juice, so I called it jumbo juice throughout the whole video. I'm sorry about that. It was a misunderstanding. Girlies, the breakfast buffet looks amazing, but I am disappointed in one thing, and that's the fact that they have potato barrels. Potato barrels are delicious. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for them, but they kind of give Disney quick service. They give Mickey when he's not trying, when he's given up. When I go to a fancy breakfast buffet, I do expect a nice like breakfast potato hash moment situation. Other than that, it looks amazing. So now let's first try this I think it's called jumbo juice. It has like mango something, papaya, I'm not sure. It has a lot of the tropical fruits. Jumbo juice is Jamba Juice's authentic sister. Oh, that's passion fruit. I feel the passion. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I can mainly taste passion fruit, maybe a little bit of orange, a little bit of mango, but passion really is the main flavor here. So refreshing. It's waking me up. It's giving me energy. I feel like I can ride an ostrich. Delicious, incredible. And the water, the agua, tastes like water. Let's first try the potato barrel to see how it is, okay? Oh, they're different. They're different. Okay, this is why you can't judge an Idahoan potato by its cover. This is crispier than a Disney potato barrel, and they're seasoned. They don't look it, but they are. There's a black pepper flavor. There's a bit of a paprika flavor. Delicious, in love. Now let's try this little apple pastry. Oh. That was my fork. I guess we're using a spoon today, girlies. That's all right. You know, the pastry itself tastes buttery, flaky, crisp. It has that typical puff pastry, buttery flavor. But the inside of the pastry kind of just tastes like applesauce. And I haven't really liked applesauce since I was fresh out of my mother's womb. It's just not something that I gravitate towards. It's not something I want to bite into. It's not very satisfying. So that was a little disappointing, gotta be honest. Now let's try the cinnamon roll, okay? I do wish these were served hot, but it is cold. Thank you so much. Give me more. I don't know if that's a cinnamon roll. I think it's a factory roll. It's not bad, but it tastes like a vending machine cinnamon roll. Like the big Texas ones or whatever they're called. It tastes just like that. Oh, I have an eye twitch. It's jolting. Okay, it's gone. I malfunctioned. Yeah, the cinnamon roll has a processed flavor, a processed texture. Literally, if you've had a packaged cinnamon roll, that's what this tastes like. So to me, that's a flop. I'm sorry. Next up, let's try the biscuit and gravy. You guys know I love my biscuit and gravy. It's one of my favorite breakfast foods. You didn't see that. You didn't. Look away. That biscuit and the gravy, slayed, devoured. She ate the Boots house down, mama. The biscuit itself is really, really comforting and heavy and dense and buttery. It's everything you want in a biscuit. And then the gravy is really salty, really creamy, has a strong sausage flavor without that weird fake hamminess. A lot of gravies have a weird fake hamminess. I can see through the pigs that are saying, fantastic biscuit and gravy. Now let's try this cornmeal. It's kind of hardened a little bit. It's very simple. It's salty, does have a cornmeal flavor. There's not a lot going on, but it's not bad. I feel like if you put some gravy on it, some eggs, you can make like a loaded cornmeal. And that's the next TGI Fridays appetizer coming to a location near you. Now let's try whatever this was. I think it's like a fruit and nut salad with possibly some feta cheese on top. I'm not sure. What is that? Same girl. I'm grateful for the grains. I don't think this is my thing. Listen, if you like strawberries on a salad, you will love this. I've just never been the type of girly that likes a strawberry on a salad. I like strawberry on my shortcake. I don't really like it in a Wendy's salad with crispy chicken. It's very sour, salty, sweet. It's a lot. Now let's try this guava turnover thingy. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Tell me how the other pastries taste a bit processed, but this tastes freshly house-made in a real small-town bakery in France. The croissant itself is so buttery and just actually tastes like it was freshly made. And the guava filling, you guys know I'm half Cuban, so I grew up eating guava. I love it. I picked it from the trees and I ate. I'm just kidding. I didn't pick it from the trees, but I did eat it at my grandfather's house. The guava here is like a rich guava syrup, and it's sticky and it's thick and rich. Just fantastic. Love that. Now let's try this berry parfait. Yo play. Don't play with me. It tastes like yo play. The yogurt on the top seems to be like unsweetened plain yogurt, and then the yogurt down here is like a strawberry yogurt. It's like any other parfait you can get at the supermarket. I don't dislike it, but I'm like, okay, yo play. Last but not least, we have the salmon deviled egg. Now, you guys know I steer clear from seafood. I don't think that the amount of salt agrees with me. The amount of fish essence matches my taste buds. I'm not matching its freak, you know? And I've never had salmon in any breakfast item. I've always seen it on like bagels and stuff, but I've never had it. So I was like, you know, today's the day. It's the first time trying salmon in something breakfasty. I am a taste tester and we have to try new things, even though I'm nervous. Where's the fish? That's not bad at all. I think the salmon kept swimming up the stream because she's definitely not here. I mean, what I mean is, I think there's salmon in it, but there's not a hint of fishiness. It really tastes like a deviled egg with a very strong, smoky, hammy flavor that's really coming through. So I would compare it more to ham and eggs, green eggs and ham. Once again, Dr. Seuss possessing me. It's actually quite nice. So maybe I like smoked salmon. Maybe I'm gonna be that person from now on. And this is my second round. I got, of course, classic scrambled eggs. A staple. You know, I also got the Western omelet and the goat cheese and chive scrambled eggs, plus a pork sausage and a piece of bacon. I also got the chocolate chip waffle and a Mickey waffle and a sticky bun. Okay, we have so many egg variants. Is this the egg multiverse? Okay, let's try the scrambled eggs. Oh my God. And all of my, come on, Jumbo Juice. In all of my years of critiquing buffets and room service, well, it's been about a year, but in all of my year of critiquing these places, these might be the best scrambled eggs I've had. Definitely the best Disney World scrambled eggs by far. I think Tinkerbell burped out some pixie dust onto these eggs before they hatched, because there's something special happening here. They taste so slow cooked. You know how when you make like a French omelet, you have to cook it slow and low with a lot of butter? It tastes like that. Super creamy, a little wet on the outside, which I love. Very salted. I have never had such a salty restaurant egg. That was incredible. Now let's try the goat cheese and chive version. Hello. That tastes like a cream cheese and chive bagel from New York in egg form. Delicious. Even more creamy than the main eggs. The chives add such a beautiful oniony flavor. Adore it. Adore it. Now let's try the Western omelet. I think it has peppers, onions, and ham. The other egg variants slayed. So unless if this omelet is like from a messed up universe, this is gonna slay me too. You know, I think this variant has been through it. I think that her universe might be in the beginning stages of disintegrating. It is definitely a Western omelet, including the dust and the cowboy hats. It is rubbery like a cowboy boot, very dry. The cheese layer on the inside is very thin. It's like a paper thin piece of cheese. I think it's trying to embody the envelope steak from last night. It's a leathery omelet, and the ham doesn't have as much flavor as your typical ham. So it's not hammy enough. Wow. At least the main eggs. Now let's try the bacon. Perfectly crunchy, perfectly cooked, perfectly salty, tastes like high quality. There's nothing more you could want. Now I also got the pork sausage. Now I have to mention this every time I get pork sausage, because if I don't, I get tons of comments saying, Timmy, you shouldn't have gotten the pork sausage. A lot of you know 80% of the time when I try pork sausage, I end up not liking it because it typically has a cartilagey flavor, very ear, very nose, very, what else is cartilage? I don't know, I'm not a biologist. Who do you think I am? Anyways, I typically don't love it. And everyone's like, you should just stop trying it. Well, I wasn't raised to just give up. So I'm gonna keep trying pork sausage until I find the one that speaks to me. See? I really like this. From texture to flavor, the texture is very just ground beefy, which is what I prefer in my sausages. You know, I don't want chunks in there. I just want one consistent texture. Crispy on the outside, very well cooked, a little charred. Sorry. And the flavor does taste like your typical pork sausage, but more strong, more flavorful, more potent. So I really, really like that. Honestly, I think it's fantastic. Now it's time for the desserts. Let's first try the sticky bun, and then I'm gonna add the syrup to the pancake and the waffle. Guys, I love sticky buns. Now, what's the difference between a sticky bun and a honey bun? Oh, well, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pick it up. Oh my God. I think we should all go around the table and say what we're thankful for. I'm thankful for you guys. You guys watching literally supports me, so thank you. And I'm also grateful for this sticky bun. It's not what you expect. It's aspiring to be more. And I'm giving thanks because that is giving a pecan pie on Thanksgiving. That's one of the most wickedly talented, delicious sticky buns. So underneath, it's a basic cinnamon roll. It might even be the same processed one that I just tried. But on top, there's a thick layer of pecan, which do you say? Beep, bop, boop, let me know. I say pecan because I can. And the pecans are completely enveloped in this thick, syrupy, Gwyneth Paltrow goop. It's extremely sticky, extremely chewy, and that's the reason why I couldn't get my wonderful sharp spoon through it. It's perfectly rich, it's perfect in every way. I adore it. Incredible. Now let's try the Mickey waffle and the pancake. I have some syrup right here. Oh, it's a lot. What did I do? Let's first try the Mickey waffle. These are probably gonna taste like any other Mickey waffle, but that's fine with me. I love Mickey waffles. But what I hate is when syrup drips onto my beard and it smells like syrup the whole day. It's disgusting. We're not doing that. It's a Mickey waffle. If you haven't had a Mickey waffle, it's fluffy and it has the flavor of any old waffle. That's all you need to know. So yay, Mickey. You're so predictable, but we love you. Chocolate chip pancake. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's fine. It has a typical chocolate chip pancake flavor with a slight cardboard flavor in the background. Yesterday there was an envelope, today there's cardboard. Am I about to open up a shipping business? It isn't terrible, but there is a weird flavor there. Boma's breakfast was great. The things that ate. And the things that didn't were just disappointing, but nothing was gross. So I am giving the Boma breakfast, once again, a 7 out of 10. So I thought that we could see the animals one last time before checking out, but none of them showed up. It's kind of like when no one shows up to your birthday party. That's okay though. We don't need them. We don't need them. So thank you guys for watching this video. I can't see anything, but I had the best day with you guys. We ate delicious food. We saw majestic, noble creatures, and we stayed in a $500 room. Do I think it was worth it? I don't think any room's worth that much money, but if it is gonna be that much money, at least it was great. I did feel luxurious. I did feel beautiful. I did smell like pine needles. I do have a face like sunshine. Oh, this looks like a hat. Hey! Give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.